right. It has been exactly 1 year since we had this special guest join us for Metal Monday on a Wednesday, January 3rd, 2025. We are fresh into the new year. I think people are getting through the weird holiday. These last 2 weeks are always such a shit show when you're trying to like run a business, but they're also very fun if you got kids, you got family to spend them with, which I'm blessed to have both those. So how you doing today, Justin?
I'm doing great, man. Happy New Year to you. Hope you got a little bit of rest the past 2 weeks. I got a little bit, but I've been back at it since yesterday. But yeah, Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year. And what are you seeing in these markets, man? Copper's getting its ass kicked. What's going on? Why do you think copper's getting its butt kicked?
I don't know. I wish I had that crystal ball. I just try to keep selling scrap, man.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. Um, copper's been soft. Nothing's been really great lately, to tell you the truth. Um, the Ferris markets down here, we're hearing, we're a heavy export market down here in South Florida. We're hearing ocean freight's going up, and so it's having an effect on the shred prices, everything off, at least where we're shipping from Miami.
So you think things are down in January?
That's what it looks like. I think a year ago we were saying the same thing. It really,
Yeah.
it really is not looking too strong. I mean, some
The
people were
chatter over
thinking,
here in Idaho is a soft sideways. There's nothing firm on the books right now. I assume these trades will get the contracts will get signed next week. The trades will be completed, but we're hearing like soft sideways. I'd take sideways at this point. I'd enjoy a sideways market. It feels like we're due for an up market on the ferrous side. It feels that way. It feels like we're due for a bounce back on the non-ferrous. We'll see how everything shakes out after January
I mean,
20th.
I'm wondering where the bottom is on this Ferris market. It seems like we've just been really losing steam over the past several months. I'm hoping we're at or near the bottom, and hoping that the rest of this quarter, maybe we can get some, like you said. I think we're due for some up money.
It feels like I think we're gonna see up money in this first quarter at some point, and it might not be till February, but my crystal ball that's usually wrong. I say up market February, but I just play with the I deal with the current market and I adjust on the fly. I try to communicate with my customers the best of my ability and just take care of them the best as I can. We focus on our customer service as most companies do because we can control that. I can't control if Ferris goes down 20 a ton, which
It's
it
been
doesn't.
really odd the past several Januaries. I mean, forever, as long as I can remember, and I've been in the business about 20 years, is that, Januaries were typically up on the Ferris side forever. And it seems like it really hasn't been that way for quite some time. And it just, the Ferris markets in general, between, the freight increases. I believe there's still an impending strike on the 15th if they don't get things settled on the East Coast. Um,
Strike, who's striking?
the longshoremen. I,
Okay.
I haven't been really up to date, but they saw the last time they had the strike, it lasted about 3 to 5 days, and they put a temporary stopgap measure in place, and they allowed for some more time to negotiate. And I believe January 15th was the date that they had to get a deal done. So I'm hoping that they get a deal done. And so there are no strikes. So that definitely put a lot of pressure on shipments on the East Coast, especially down here in Miami. So
So you're heavily export. Are you right on the water? Are your yards right on the water where you can load direct, or how does that work?
no, we load everything by container here. We're not
So
on the water.
containers.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't believe there's a bulk shipper. in the port of Miami. I mean, we're north of that. There are a couple bulk shippers on the East Coast and a lot more on the West Coast of Florida and Tampa. So Tampa's a very heavy, bulk shipment market. Shipping by vessel, not by container.
Okay, that makes sense. And we're here in Idaho, so like most of our stuff makes it way to the port in Portland. You
And
know,
you guys are doing everything by truck, or do you use rail?
we have rail and truck
Rail
at a
and
few of our
truck.
facilities, so we do a mixture of both. We own our
Wonderful.
own hauling department, so we are able to control our flow. Obviously, going rail has its benefits as well, so it's kind of a mixture of both depending on the material. So we're fortunate there. I mean, we have a good core group of people that we do business with that we trust, and that's one thing I love about this business, man, is just forming these relationships. Like, even if we don't do business, like with me and you, like we met online years
Yep.
ago now. I'm able to shoot the
Been
shit
out
with
to a couple
you.
dinners,
Yeah,
hung out a couple times at some of the shows. Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Feel like I get to know like really good people, man, and that's what I love about this industry. And I feel like it's one of the last industries where it's super relationship heavy, and that's what I love about it. So
Absolutely.
tell us what's going on with Uptime.
Uptime's doing well, man. We're Uptime's growing. Hired some sales folks. That is continuing to grow, so it's going well. And then my role at Coastal, it keeps me very busy as well. So and then three kids, so I'm a pretty busy guy, man.
You're a busy
But I like
man.
it that way.
Oh, it's the only way. I'm the same way. I got two kids. You got me beat there, but we're very busy over here in Idaho. We're always pushing. We're always trying to innovate. We're trying to, innovate in the tire recycling right now. It's a big push that we're doing. It was super cool. You got to come out and see our tire shredder. It's awesome. You know.
Definitely got to get out to Idaho to see you guys. I saw you guys put in some other process equipment, so that's awesome.
Yeah, we've got
You
a
guys
few
are
pieces we're adding. We got a few things we got planned for 2025. So stay tuned from our group. And
awesome.
uh and I'm looking forward to a good 2025. Oh,
Awesome, man.
all right. Hey, thank you, Justin. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Nick. Thanks for having me on, buddy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.